Hey guys, this is a video's response to Boomstick Please, and I'm answering the question: what 10 films would you take with you in your afterlife? If you died and you can only take 10 films with you, what would you take? And he said we can take, stipulations are one TV series, and we can take like whole series of films count as one. So here we go. I'll start off with the TV series. If I were to take one TV series, it would be Smallville. You guys know this is my number one show. Yeah, I've talked about this enough. Like, I did a review of this set and all that stuff. And so yeah, my TV series would be Smallville, and it was kind of like I almost didn't pick Smallville. I almost picked Stargate because I figured like more episodes. But this is my number one show, and at the end of the day, this is what I'm taking. Now, the second one, I choose the James Bond collection. Now, I do not pick all 22 Bond films because I do not want to see all 22 Bond films. The only ones I'm taking are Sean Connery's first four movies, which are Doctor No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, and Thunderball, and Daniel Craig's two, Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. So those would be, I think, six Bond movies. I should do. But I like, you know, in Connery's movies, Bond's a campy, goofy, punny character who always bangs the woman. And in Daniel Craig's movies, uh, he's just so much more of a serious character. Like, not so many puns. He still gets the girl, but I just like seeing the transition of the character. Like, it's the same character, but he's being played so differently over the years. Like, you're talking about over 40 years of stuff here. So there you go. Number two is the James Bond collection. Number three um, is a movie I watched in my English class, and I did not think I'd like it at all, but it turns out I do. It's Dead Poets Society. Dead Poets Society stars Robin Williams, Ethan Hawke, um, and Robert Sean Leonard from House. Um, yeah, it just you know I don't want to go into too much because I don't want to drag this whole thing out. Okay, so number four is a Hitchcock movie, which I have not seen the whole way through, but I have seen most of it, and I liked what I saw, so it's going on the list, and that's Rear Window, starring Jimmy Stewart and some woman who I can't remember the name of right now, but Jimmy Stewart is one of my all-time favorite actors, and it just seems good. You know, you can't go to the afterlife without putting a Hitchcock film on the list. I mean, come on. But I I need to watch more Hitchcock films, and I've got like five of them I have to watch. So I've got I've got the rest of today off school and tomorrow off school, so I'll probably do that. So number four is Rear Window. Number five is a movie I just recently watched, and I think everyone should watch, The Great Escape, starring Steve McQueen, James Garner, and Richard Attenborough. Um, yeah, when I first heard of this movie, I thought it was stupid idea. But I actually sat down and watched it, and I'm like, whoa, this is this is something here. So that's number five, The Great Escape. Number six is one of my all-time favorite movies. It would be on my top 10 favorite movies list ever. The Wizard of Oz. That film, I don't know what it is about that film. I like it. It's you know you just got lots of, I don't know. It's just cool. So number six is The Wizard of Oz. Number seven is Highlander. just the original Highlander, not Highlander 2, Highlander 3, Highlander Endgame, or Highlander the Source, just Highlander. The reason being that, well, alright, there hasn't been a good sequel, like an actual good sequel made to Highlander ever that can actually compete with the original as a good movie. I liked Highlander Endgame. It was my favorite of the sequels, but still lacks a little bit. But Highlander, the original, is a masterpiece, pure classic. One I hopefully will pick up on DVD sometime. Number 8 is one of my 2 comic book films on the list. And no, The Dark Knight is not one of these comic book films. Alright, Iron Man. This was a fun, action-paced movie. It was, lighthearted, and that's why it's on the list more than The Dark Knight, because The Dark Knight is just too dark. Like, if I'm going to heaven, I don't want to take anything too dark with me. Maybe if I'm going to hell, I'll take The Dark Knight with me, but yeah, so number 8 on the list is Iron Man. Now the next one is my next comic book film, and also another one of my favorite comic book films, Spider-Man 2. I know Fergus put this on his list, and it's going on mine because it's just great. Yeah, I'm just taking this one out of the trilogy. This is the best out of the trilogy. 3 was just shit. 1 was good, but this was better. So, Spider-Man 2. And the 10th and final film on my list is, I do believe, Walt Disney film. Yeah, I think so. And it's not a cartoon or animated. It's Angels in the Outfield, the 1994 version. Yeah, the movie's got like Christopher Lloyd and Danny Glover. It's no, one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. One of my favorite Disney movies. I think just all the Disney stuff they make nowadays is crap. Like except their animation stuff, like Wall-E, 'cause I watched that the other day and that was good. But all their live action stuff they do now is just take it or leave it. But Angels in the Outfield is a movie, you know, about angels. Go figure. Alright. Sorry I didn't talk too much about all these things. I just wanted to get this thing under 10 minutes. So yeah, hopefully I list what I'm gonna take with me in the box on whatever side there. So you can click in that and hopefully that works. So that's that, and hope you like the list. See ya. Please comment.